friends, and welcome back to Diamond Delights. My name is Gail and welcome. Today I wanted to bring you a film of how I kit up. So this is completely how I like to do it. It's not you should do it this way, it's just completely how I like to. So I finished Blue Rose, which I just posted, and I am now going to work on So Many Books, So Little Time. It's got 53 colours, and this is for the Draglingsandbooks22 Event. So I'm going to do this one for the event, so I wanted to kit up and do that with you and show you how I do it. Alright, so let's go. Alright, so what I do is I get all my drills and I use these containers. So they are the ones that screw open and you put the drills in there. I really like this kit. It closes up and it does zip all the way around. So because I do not have my own diamond painting space, I just work at my kitchen table. I like to be able to close this up and haul it around and move it however I need to. So that's why I like this one the most. Now I've got all my drills here, I've got my sticker sheet, so I don't use the serial number at all, so I cut that off completely. So I don't need it on the sticker, so I like to just cut that whole thing off because I don't need it. If I could cut straight, and then I cut them off on this one as well, because all I work on is the symbol. I don't go by the serial number. I only work on the symbol. Let's just straighten that out a little bit. Meh, it's alright. So I cut that out. Just cut that there. So then I just use the symbol and then the DMC number. I keep this in my kit, so I just pop it in this little pouch here. I do sometimes write the start date and the end date as well on there. And then what I do is I go through and I stick all these stickers on each of my containers, and then I cut these apart and I kit them all up really. So let's show you this number one. So all I do is I stick it on like that, and that is it. And I go through and I do all my stickers first, and then I go to the drills. So I pull off the little sticker and pop it on the container. Pull off the sticker and on the container. Now I will show you, I will do a time lapse of this process, because you don't need to see this in real time, I guess, how I stick all those on. So I will see you again shortly. Okay, so that is all my little containers all stickered up. As you can see, if that would like to focus, there we go. So that is all my little containers all stickered up with the symbol and the DMC number. So that's it all there. So that's them all there. And then I grab a rubbish bag and I stick it to the desk for all these little bitsies, because when you cut them open they tend to go everywhere. So I get a rubbish bag and then I can put them straight into the rubbish bag, and it keeps the area nice and tidy. And all the packets don't annoy me, because they do annoy me when they get everywhere. Alright, then I just go through the drills one by one and cut it off. I just cut the one off each time. I find 301, which is this one here, and then I open him on up. Cut that open. I do, if it's a really full bag, I do like to sometimes put them into a tray first, just in case you get any spills. Look at those, beautiful. So then I slowly put it into the container. Now these are probably not all going to fit, so I shouldn't have put the whole lot in, to be honest. And they are dropping everywhere. So you put that all in. You can go as slow as you need to, it's no rush. And I really love kitting up, it's one of my favourite parts of diamond painting. Okay, so that one is now full. So I'll pop on the lid and pop it there, and then I will grab a spare container and just put the spares of that one in there. Because she was a full bag. Sometimes I don't do this with all of the colours because I don't have enough containers. So sometimes I will just seal the bag back down and store it in my little zippy pouch and pop it in the top of my kit. So I would put the spares in here and just pop them down in there for storage. And so I keep the drills and the kit, all the work ones, all together because I don't really like to separate them. So I'll show you this 310. We've got 3 bags, so I'll probably only be able to put in maybe some of one bag. So I'll cut him open and I'll show you. Get the 310 pot, and I will just do it this way because they're not all going to fit. And then I'll close that up, and then I will seal that one back down with some sellotape. Let me just go grab some sellotape because I was not organised. Where's our sellotape? I don't know. I think it's down on the floor. It's down on the stinking floor. Alright, so we get your sellotape. And I can pull it off. And I cut a little bit off. And I will just seal this one back down. Make sure it's secure because you don't want your drills going everywhere. And I will just keep those all together and pop in my pouch. And then when I get low, when I'm working on the kit, when I get low, I will just top that up again from the zip pouch. So I'll show you one more and then I will go into some time lapse of the rest. So this is 796. That's that one there. So I'll open that. Cut the top off the top. Pull them in. To the top. I don't like to overfill the containers, just in case. You never know what can happen. And then because I haven't used all of those ones, I will sellotape that back up. Just put the lid on that one so they don't spill. And then get some sellotape. And then I sellotape that down again. I fold it over and then pop the sellotape on, and then pop those spare ones in the pouch. So there you have it. That's and then I'll show you the next step after I've got all these filled. So I'll go through and I will fill them all up for you. And I will see you at the end of that. Put in the little containers. So I have all my extras in this pouch. So I'm going to go ahead and set that all up so they're all safe, they're all sellotaped, they're all ready to go. So I will then just pop them in there for safekeeping. What I like about this container is that this bit here is quite thick, so you're able to store extra stuff in there, which is awesome. So these are all my go-tos. Once these, when that runs out, I will go to the spares I have there and refill it. So then after that, what I then do is I put them in order of like symbols. So I put all the alphabet together, I put all the sort of the line ones together, I put the arrows together, and it just makes it easier to find the symbols when you're working on it, because I do predominantly only use the symbol. So I match that symbol to the symbol on the canvas, and that's how I work. I don't refer to the legend down the side ever again. On here I never refer to that, I just go with the symbol and find the symbol on the kit. So what I'll do is I will go through these and show you what I do for putting them all in symbols. So I'll put all the alphabet, all the numbers, the those types of arrows, these types of arrows, and then lines, and then I do like thick lines, alphabet, arrow, dot, alphabet. So I'll just go through that. Couple of rogue drills, just chuck them away. Okay, so I have my numbers here. I like to put all the dot type ones together, and then I like to put I put the thin line ones together, and then I put this type of arrow together, and then I separate that arrow and I put that arrow together, and then I have more of the thicker symbols and I put those together as well. So these line ones are more of the thin symbol, and as you can see this is more of a thicker symbol, and then what I do is I do take these spare ones out, and then I put them into my kit all in their groups. So let me just move these out the way. So I like to start with the alphabet first because that is the most predominant symbol, and then I also like to put it in order. So I would start at A, and then I will put A here and then go through the alphabet and put them all in order. So we've got A, C, and then A, F, there's no G, H, I, nope, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, and then, oh, right, there's S, S, T, U, V, W, X, and Y. So as you can see, that is them all, so A through to Y, which is all the ones we have in the alphabet. And then I leave these bits spare, so I put my spare drill containers in there because I don't have any containers left that is just the 3. So I will put the spare ones in there, and then I will do my numbers. So I will start with 1, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Now there's no, oh sorry, 7, 8, 9, 2 more. So then I will put a spare container in the end there. So just to keep it nice and tidy. Then the next predominant one is then I will put the arrows. So I'll do these arrows. So there's the down arrow, up arrow, to the sides. So I'll put all those ones together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then I'll do my dots. So when I say dots, I mean anything that has like a dot in it. I like to put those together. So even those dots. So I will put all those together. I will put a spare container at the end of that one. Then I will do let's do these arrows. So when I say, oh sorry, not arrows, lines. So when I say a thin line, I mean these types of lines. I mean, this is in no way how you should do it. This is just how I like to organize the symbols. So these are the lines. So I will put them all together. And you can do this any way you want to, everybody works differently. So you may separate these into DMC number, or you may separate them into the serial number if you use the serial number. It's completely up to you and how you want to work. So then I will do my arrows. So I've got 4 of these ones. So what I'll do is I will just put the 4 here and save them going there, and then at the end of this, at the first of this row, I'll keep them all here to keep them together. So that's those types of arrows, and then I will do my thick symbols. So when I say thick symbols, I mean those types of symbols are what I consider thick symbols. So I like to keep all those together. So then I will put those, I do have a spare container, so I will put that there to separate. So then I'll put my thick symbols there. And there you have it, that's them sorted. So I've got, if I can show you, so we've got all the A to Z's on the front, the top 2 rows, and then I've got 3 spare bottles, and then I have my numbers 1 through 9, or however many numbers you get in a kit. Then I have a spare bottle at the end, and then I've got my arrows, the 4 arrows there, and then I have my dots. So I've got the dots along there, and then a spare bottle. Then I have my my lines. So I've got my line ones along there to there, and then I have this type of arrow, and I've got them 4 there. Then I've got a spare bottle here just to separate those out. And then I have my thick symbols at the bottom here, and then so that is all kitted up. and when it's kitted up it looks so beautiful. You can see the colours through the clear plastic and it just looks fun, and it looks beautiful and it's quite satisfying to look at. So that is me. I have kitted up. So just to recap, I've got my spare drills in here, my main drills in here. When this finishes I will pull from there, and I am working on, well, I will be working on, this kit is So Many Books, So Little Time by Randal Spangler, and I'm doing this for the Draglingsandbooks22. So I hope you found this video helpful, and hope you enjoyed it. And if you have any questions, please leave them below. And I hope you're staying safe, and I hope you're being kind. And if you feel free to subscribe if you'd like, and hit that bell icon if you want to see more from me. I will have many more videos to come, and yeah, I hope you made it to the end of this video, and if you did, if you could please leave a dragon in the comments. That would be awesome, just to see how many people actually watch the full video. That would be great. So leave a little dragon in the comments, or if you've got any questions. And as always, thanks a bunch, guys. Hope you're staying safe and well and happy and being kind. And I'll see you in my next one. Thanks a bunch, guys.